Okay, today we're going to learn how to write a thank you note. So yesterday we talked about how to write a friendly letter, and we learned the parts of a friendly letter. We had our heading and our greeting and our body and our closing and our signature. Everything in a thank you note is exactly the same, but there are 3 things to remember to include in a thank you note that you didn't have to think about when you're writing a friendly letter. When you write a friendly letter, you can say whatever you want to say in the letter. You can tell your friend what you're doing right that minute. You can tell them about something that you already have done and you wanted to tell them, like how your vacation went. You could tell them things that you're looking forward to in the future, like maybe a trip that you're going to take. Maybe you're telling them all about going to school at KCA. You can talk about anything you want to talk about. But when you write a thank you note, you have a specific reason for wanting to send that note, and that is to say thank you. Now, some people think that you only write a thank you note when you get a gift, and that is a definite time that you want to send a thank you note. But it also can be important to write a thank you note when someone has done a nice action for you. It wasn't an actual gift, but they've done something nice for you, and then you want to send them a thank you note. So it's important to learn how to write a thank you note, because I know that you're going to get gifts in the future and people are going to do really nice things for you in the future, and you always want to take time to say thanks. So here's the 3 things to remember when you write a thank you note. The first thing is you want to make sure that you have a sentence to say what you are thankful for. So an example would be if you got a birthday gift and they gave you a new pair of tennis shoes, you would say, "Thank you for the pair of tennis shoes you gave me for my birthday." Remind them what you are about, why you are sending this note. What is the reason that you're sending this note? If it was an action, let's say you are maybe you're a little nervous when you go to the dentist, and there was a dental hygienist in there that was really nice, and she made you feel just so much better, and so you wanted to send her a note, and you would say, "Thank you for being so kind to me in the dentist office." Okay? Number 2, you want to say how the gift was used or was helpful. Okay? So let's go back to the tennis shoes example. So you already said, "Thank you for giving me the tennis shoes for my birthday." So now I'm going to say how it was used. "I am trying to run a 5K and I have been wearing them every day to practice running in the neighborhood." Okay, that's an example of how it was used. Okay, now let's go back to being scared at the dentist and you're thanking the dental hygienist for an action, her being kind. "Thank you for being so kind to me at the dentist." Okay, this is how it was used. "I was really nervous, but your kind words helped me not to be afraid." Okay, so that's how it was used, her gift. It helped you not be afraid. Finally, you want to say how much you appreciated the gift or the action. Okay, back to the tennis shoes. "I really appreciate you giving me that new pair of shoes so I can keep practicing running." Okay, dental hygienist. "I really appreciate your kindness. It made my dentist trip so much better." Super easy. So I wrote a pretend thank you note here on my thank you card. So we talked about this. Let me scoot closer. We talked about this on our friendly letter yesterday. Okay, can you see that? Okay, we talked about how you have your heading, then you have your greetings. I have "Dear Mom," and look at my body. I indented. You see how I can fit a little finger right there? I indented, and then when I came back, I came all the way to the edge. Okay, "Dear Mom." Okay, there's my capital letter for D, capital M, and a comma. That's how you always do the greeting. "Dear Mom, thank you for the new cake pan." Okay, so I did the first thing. I said what I was thankful for, a new cake pan. Second sentence, "It helped me bake the perfect cheesecake." Okay, so I said how it was helpful and how I used it. It helped me bake the perfect cheesecake. Number 3, I appreciate you remembering me on my special day. So I said how much I appreciated her remembering me. Especially like if you have a birthday. If someone thought about your birthday, you could thank them for remembering you on your special day, your birthday. Okay, so that is how you write a thank you note. Remember what we talked about? If most thank you notes open like this, or sometimes they open like this, like a book. And when that happens, you write over here on the right side. And then the kind that flips up like this, you start writing down here. And see, it's not that big of a space. You don't have to stress out about a thank you note and think that you have to write a 5-paragraph essay. It's just 3 main points that you're trying to make. And everybody loves to get a thank you note. So I hope you take the time to, in the future, to write thank you notes when someone does something nice for you or when they give you a gift.